Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many, probably. But trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard. In a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer was thoroughly impressed with this Wi-Fi extender, calling it a complete game changer for their home's internet. As someone living in a large house with numerous devices all trying to connect at once, our reviewer was constantly dealing with frustrating dead zones and dropped signals. This signal booster apparently solved all of those problems, delivering a strong and reliable connection that now covers the entire home. The setup process was a major highlight for this client, who noted it was incredibly straightforward and took almost no time at all. They also appreciated the device's compact and sleek design, which allows it to be placed just about anywhere without being an eyesore. Once up and running, its performance seemed to be its best feature. The extender provided seamless internet access in every corner of the house, completely eliminating the previous dead spots. One of the most impressive aspects for our reviewer was the extender's ability to support a huge number of devices at the same time. In a household full of smartphones, laptops, and various smart home gadgets, this feature was a massive plus. Thanks to its dual-band technology, the connection is both fast and stable across all their tech. They noticed a significant reduction in buffering and lag, making activities like streaming, online gaming, and video conferencing a much smoother experience. Overall, this client was extremely satisfied with the performance and ease of use, and they highly recommend this Wi-Fi extender to anyone struggling with similar connectivity issues in a large home or office.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer, who identifies as being in their 80s and comfortable with computers, but finds new smartphones to be a bit of a challenge, recently shared their experience with a new signal booster. They noted that the included instructions were quite good, offering 3 different ways to connect the device to their main internet router. Our reviewer figured the easiest way forward was to use the simple WPS push-to-connect buttons on both their main router and on this new Wi-Fi extender. They were careful to only use the button on their primary router, ignoring a similar button on an older piece of equipment also connected to their network. After plugging the unit in, this client mentioned it took a little while for all the indicator lights to cycle through and show a solid connection, but once they did, it worked perfectly for its intended purpose, getting a reliable signal to a television in a distant part of the house. However, the real surprise came from an unexpected improvement to the network's overall reach. Previously, our reviewer would consistently lose their connection when walking out to the mailbox or spending time near their back fence, both areas being a considerable distance away and through several walls. These former dead zones had made it impossible to enjoy streaming music or stay connected while outdoors. Now, thanks to this signal extender, the connection is solid and stable across the entire property. The reviewer suspects they fortunately chose the perfect outlet for this Wi-Fi extender right from the start, as they can now go about their day, from getting the mail to working in the yard, and stream his favorite songs without a single interruption.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer is absolutely thrilled with this Wi-Fi signal booster. Seriously, it's made a world of difference in my home network. The dual band thing, the 5 GHz and 4 GHz seems to work exactly as it should, providing a super fast and stable connection all over the place. What really blew me away was how simple it was to get running. You literally just plug it in, breeze through the quick setup guide, and boom, you're connected in like minutes. The coverage is just incredible. It actually reaches into all those dead zones I used to have, every single corner of the house without any drop in speed. And now I can actually connect a bunch of devices at the same time without any of the usual slowdowns or buffering problems. The Ethernet port on it is a really nice bonus too. I use it for my smart TV and gaming console, which gives them an even more reliable hardwired connection. This client was also impressed with how well it is made. The build quality feels surprisingly solid, and the signal strength is noticeably stronger than my old one. It was a relief to get rid of the old one, that's for sure. All in all, if you're looking for a Wi-Fi extender that's reliable, powerful, and easy enough for anyone to use, our reviewer would say that this is absolutely the one to grab.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.